San Antonio,
Texas.
como que sueño.
Hey, that's the Rojo talking. Right in the nuts, mother. Oh god, I'm an idiot. I love it.
Hi, welcome back. Today I have Robbie.
What's going on, everybody?
He knows a lot about beer, and he drinks more of it.
Yeah.
So let's get to it. First up, Oddside
Rattler is basically an easy drinking like mixture of soda with a lighter beer.
Grand Haven, Michigan.
Yeah, there we go.
4.1%.
I love a good Rattler and I love a good shandy. They basically taste like citrusy lemonade with beer. So, all right, something that's very light, very effervescent. So
Smells citrusy.
yeah,
Bottoms up.
I like that a lot. To me, that tastes almost like a champagne cocktail. It's very bubbly. It's very crisp.
It's very good though. It's very bubbly.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, with Rattlers, it's basically like a very overcarbonated soda with a lighter beer.
Next. From Isla St. Brewing in San Antonio,
Isla Street.
Rojo, which has been a sought-after gem, the Big Red beer as people call it. I'm going to give you my first honest review.
Made with the Big Red syrup, with soda syrup. So if you smell it, it actually does smell like Big Red. So
It does. Here we go. It's not as sour as I was anticipating.
this is a Berliner Weisse, if I'm not mistaken. Usually with these sours, they tend to have fruit or candy flavorings in this. I'm not overly crazy about it for the fact that it's very sweet.
Yes.
And
it tastes like syrup.
To me, it kind of gives off that melted down Big Red slushy, like the slushy you used to get or the Slurpee you used to get from Circle K. That's what it reminds me of. It's good. In my opinion, it's not great.
Out of 10, I think I'll go like a 6.5.
I gave it a 7.5.
It's alright. If you haven't tried it and you can get your hands on it, do try it. But I mean, don't expect Big Red soda. Ooh, we have an Oktoberfest.
These are my favorite.
From Oak Highlands Brewery. An Oktoberfest Marzen style lager. 5.8. Ooh, they have a story to tell. Our Oktoberfest is a traditional Marzen lager that is copper in color with a rich malty backbone and mild hop profile. Well, it definitely does look like a Shiner. What should I expect?
A little bit of semi-sweetness, a little bit of caramel. These are meant to like drink all day. Oh yes.
Yeah, that's good. Way different taste profile
Oh yeah.
than the other one. Like if I could explain it to the people, the Rojo was like syrup and thick,
like this kind of sweet,
and this is light,
milder. Yeah.
and bright. Is that a description for beer?
Oh yeah.
So it's like opposite ends. That was good. I give my approval on this. Give it a try. Next. Next, from Lakewood Brewing, please and thank you.
I also like this too because they put little quirky stuff what it pairs with. It's like, please and thank you, American Pale Ale pairs well with cheese puffs, burgers, and sass mouth. They have some really tasty stuff, and when I saw this, they don't have it down in Corpus. I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot.
It's a beer's beer.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's really biscuity, and when I mean biscuity, it's kind of like it's got that bread kind of vibe to it, very malty.
Not my fave. Not gonna lie.
It's not bad. It's I think it'd probably be a little bit better to draft.
I finished it, but it wasn't my favorite. Last one.
Love me some stouts.
Kookie Monster with the K. Whiskey barrel-aged Imperial Thin Mint Stout. Is this Girl Scout Cookie Thin Mints? 12%.
Yep.
This is gonna pack a punch. This Imperial Stout is brewed with peppermint, chocolate, vanilla, brown sugar, and lactose. Aged 3 to 5 months in whiskey barrels with cocoa nibs. Do a Cookie Monster impression.
Again! Cookies!
Anyways, we're gonna crack this open and taste the Thin Mints.
Fun little fact, I actually dressed up as Cookie Monster my senior year of high school.
Dark like a stout as you expect. I can smell the Thin Mints.
Mm-hmm. I can kind of smell the whiskey in it too.
Bottoms up. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm excited to try it.
That's money.
I taste initial Thin Mint / peppermint and the whiskey barrel.
Mm-hmm. I get a lot of like some chocolate too, but man, that whiskey.
Chocolate nibs.
Dude, this brewery, they make all kinds of wacky stuff. Like they're the ones that make the pickle beer. They make hot Cheeto beer. They just made a beer with Dunkaroos. They make a squid ink and menthol beer.
So if you like kinky and weird beers, Martin House Brewing Company is your go-to.
Kinky, maybe. Weird, oh yes. Ooh, man, I got all the whiskey right.
It's like you want to just chug it, but then you're like, oh, I smell the whiskey.
Like it literally, it burns going down, but it's like a good burn.
This is good. It's one to enjoy.
Yeah.
Not chug. Out of the 5 we had, your favorite.
Honestly, it's probably got to be the Oktoberfest. Just by a little bit. Number 2 definitely has to be Cookie Monster.
So you liked Oktoberfest the best? Okay, I think I'm going to agree with you just because it went down better than I thought.
Mm.
My least favorite, it's between the Big Red beer and the Please and Thank You.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say the Please and Thank You.
The one I disliked the most, even though it wasn't that bad, was Please and Thank You. For me, Big Red was almost there, but yeah. Probably had to be Please and Thank You for me.
For me, it was close for me because the Big Red is real syrupy and the aftertaste is bad. But again, these are our opinions. I encourage you to go out and try them for yourself. Comment, subscribe, like, suggest any other beers you'd like for us to try next time. So that's all we got. Until then, bye.